Hello, everybody, and welcome back to episode 3 of the Red Pill Show. My name is Theo Lamb, and I'll be your host. And today we're going to be talking about a very, very important topic, what some like to call World War III, and what I like to call the U.S.-Iran conflict. And so, basically, give a quick summary on it. Around this time last week, we bombed Iran, or Trump did, really, because he wanted to kill one of their high-up generals. His name was Qasem Soleimani. And so, first of all, I get a lot of questions on whether Trump was right or wrong to do that. And personally, I don't think we have all the evidence to know if he was right or wrong to do it, because he claims that the general was going to plan an attack and was planning an attack. And to be fair, this general has killed or orchestrated attacks that have killed over 500 Americans in the past. Obama had him on his terror watch list, like the kill watch list too, and so did Trump. The only difference between Trump and Obama is that Trump decided to take action. And so I don't want to necessarily say he's wrong, because if he's right and they were going to plan an attack, his primary job as president is to protect citizens of the United States. However, I'm sure you guys know that the government isn't always as honest as the U.S. citizens would like them to be, and that they lie to us more often than we, care to admit or care to seek out and see. And in that case, if they are lying to us and he's just making up that they have evidence to go bomb them for no reason, then if there wasn't an attack like he's saying there was, then I would say he's in the wrong, because he's starting a huge conflict that, he doesn't know exactly what's going to happen. And so right after that, on Tuesday, they sent over 11 missiles to our Al-Assad base where U.S. troops are located. It's not a U.S. base, but U.S. troops are staying there, and, they have... and obviously it's an Iraqi base, but they sent 11 missiles there. No Americans died, fortunately, but Iran did state that they weren't trying to kill Americans. They were trying to, quote-unquote, bomb our military machine. And so that kind of brings us up to date, and unfortunately there's a lot of mixed messages as of today. Today's Thursday. There's, as of yesterday, you have an Iran general saying, or commander saying, the revenge is going to be a lot harsher. And then you've got some people from Iran saying it's over, they're not going to retaliate anymore. And then you've got some people in the United States saying it's over. Trump has said he would rather lean towards sanctions or putting laws against Iran instead of actually taking military action against them again. And Iran's sort of agreeing, but at the same time, like I said, you still have that commander saying that other stuff. You've got other people in Iran saying that that's just the first of many attacks. But here comes the real part, obviously, and I'm sure which is why you guys are watching, is how is it going to affect us, and should you be worried? And honestly, will there be a World War III? I can answer that first one pretty easily. I don't think there's going to be a World War III. If anything, this will just be another conflict between the United States and somebody in the Middle East. It wouldn't be the first time. It's probably far from the last it's going to happen. So no, I don't think other world powers are going to get involved. I do think if they're even, like I said, at most, if there is a war, it'll just be between Iran and the United States. I don't think other countries are going to concern themselves with something like this. And should we be worried as living in the United States? No, I don't think you should be worried living in the United States, because, I think the absolute worst that's going to happen is terrorist attacks, and that could just be orchestrated just because you do see a lot of people siding with Iran out of this, and like I said, that's okay. I can see from both sides' perspectives how, Trump's in the wrong, but then again, he's trying to protect, and, that leader had, been responsible for the deaths of Americans, but at the same time, we're not really sure what he was doing now and if he deserved to, get killed right now. But I don't think we should be worried. I don't think Iran is going to send over any long-range ballistic missiles, any nukes, any of that. It's just not going to happen to us. I do, if you or a loved one is in the armed forces, I do believe that it is possible that they will call more troops over there. I think they will ask for more support, but I don't think there's going to be a war. I think this is just going to be pretty much the brunt of it, and it'll cool down. And maybe I'm wrong, maybe it will be. Especially if there will be, they'll have a bunch more sent over. But all the World War III memes that you're seeing with a draft and all that, the draft is not going to open up for so many reasons. And one of them is, women. First off the bat, they would have to go through the whole decision-making process of, do we want women fighting in our war? And unfortunately, it's a very tricky question, and it doesn't always come down to morals, because morally the answer should be yes, everyone should be treated equal. But at the same time, it is fair to say, historically, biologically, and I know obviously I'm going to get some hate from this and people are going to disagree with me on this, but men are, the male sex in most species, especially human species, is supposed to be the protector, the fighter, the one that goes out and hunts for food. And I'm not saying that should happen in our everyday life, but what I am saying is, when you're creating an army to go fight a physical war, you do want the people out there who have the potential to build more muscle mass more often than those who don't. You want those who can run faster and run for longer than those who don't. And I'm not saying that there aren't women out there who can't, but I'm saying statistically, biologically, and scientifically speaking, men do tend to, run faster, jump higher, throw farther, be stronger. And like I said, there's nothing against women. You guys are much smarter than us, so I'll give you guys that. Men are stupid. But at the same, that's the trade-off. There's a trade-off in everything, and that's just the trade-off of nature. And so obviously you got the women. You have the whole transgender. Would they draft transgender? Would they draft gay people? All these different sects of people, and sex, S-E-C-T, like sections of people. There's a lot of them that would not be up to fight and are already advocating not to fight. And so, but you got to realize at the same time, if they did just make it men again, there would be a huge uproar about that too. So there's really, my point is, there's no right way to go about reinstating the draft. So they won't do it. They'll beg and plead. If there is a war for people to sign up, they'll beg and plead for you to drop everything you're doing. But I don't think they are going to do a draft unless they truly, truly, truly get to a point where they're running out of soldiers. Because, like I said, they're just not going to want to have to go through all of that. And then, because the whole draft thing would require Congress to take action too. And at that point, it's just almost too much. And if you are watching this from, somewhere other than the United States, I don't really think this is going to affect you unless you are living in the Middle East near Iran and over in that area, or maybe Iraq or somewhere in the Middle East where U.S. troops are located. You guys and the people that are living in Iran, the people that are living in Iraq, you guys are definitely going to get the worst of it. And they are going, those people are definitely going to experience the worst of what this is. Because, the United States is very well known for not having wars on our soil. I mean, you've got the Civil War, you got the Revolutionary War, and it's 2 wars out of bunch. Most times we're going over somewhere else to either help an ally or to help ourselves in some cases. So no, I don't think if you are living in North America, South America, even Europe, I don't think you should be worried. Africa, like I said, the Middle East is and even then, you're going to have. I don't think it's going to be something where you should be fearing for your life every single day. So no, I don't think we should be worried. I do think that there's a possibility of conflict. However, I don't think it is going to happen. There's a possibility, but I don't think so, because Trump's already backing off. you've got Iran that's already saying they're backing off. And at the end of the day, nobody wants war. Nobody wants people dying. We did kind of take a huge step over a line, going to kill a general when there wasn't necessarily a whole lot of course, there's always been conflict between the U.S. and Iran, but there was, that definitely threw a match in a fire, it was the fire match that started a bit of a fire here in the last week, and it has been building up. But like I said, nothing to worry about. I don't think you're going to get drafted. The memes are funny. I think they're a nice way to laugh. I think memes and comedy in general is a nice way to laugh certain things off and, get over things, because I don't think you can truly begin to get over something until we laugh about it. So I do think I do think the memes are funny, but at the same time, for the people that are going to have to go over there, it's a very serious thing. But like I said, the way to get over things is to laugh at it. That's just the way I see it. But like I said, disregarding everything else, the memes, you're not going to get drafted. That's not going to happen. They wouldn't do that. I don't think there's been a draft since Vietnam. So it's just not going to happen. It's especially not for this. But I hope you guys enjoyed the new setup. If you're still watching to this point in the video, I worked for a little bit on it, and let me know if there's anything you guys like, dislike, want me to take down. And I'm also going to be dropping videos on a schedule now. We're going to start on 3 videos a week. We're going to do Thursdays, Saturdays, and Tuesdays. And those will be the 3 video days a week. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all of that, so we can reach as many people out there. And you guys have another video dropping for you on Saturday. And like I said, I don't think I said it, but this video, the reason I did this video is because of requests from people on my social media. I asked what you guys like to see. So guys, please keep dropping suggestions, because I want to do what you guys want to hear. And I want to make sure what I'm putting out there is something you guys want to hear, but also at the same time give it my own twist. You know what I mean? And, talk about it my own way and that kind of stuff. Give my opinions and what I think is going to happen, or how to fix certain things, or anything like that. Like any life issues, I'd love to talk about. And I really do appreciate your guys' support. I appreciate the ideas you guys give me. And, we're a really, really small channel right now, but without you guys, this would all be nothing. I would still be sitting in this chair just recording myself like I'm a 5-year-old. So, thank you guys so much. And episode 4 of The Red Pill Show will be coming to you on Saturday. So, stay tuned.